everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Pseudo's Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. Today is day 4 of the Crochet Society's Advent Calendar unboxing. So we'll see what color we get today and what goodies might be inside the box today. Alright, so far we've got a crochet hook, some fix-it tools with scissors and a couple extra little hooks for picking up drop stitches, and a stitch marker. So let's go ahead and, I know you guys really, oh hey, you can actually see day 4's right here. So let's see. Ooh, that's a nice color. I think I know what color this is, but let's see if I'm right. So, this is the color for day 4. It's like a bluish gray. Yeah. Like between a blue and a gray. It's not too gray and it's not too blue either. This one is called Sugar Mouse. That's what I had a feeling it was going to be called. And again, this is all of the same information as the lemon drops and the watermelon. This is just in the color Sugar Mouse. So we got that color. Then ooh, we got another stitch marker. It says little star with a face on it actually too. I didn't see that on the moon. It was just a moon. She's got her eyes closed, or his eyes closed. I'm gonna say her. Her eyes are closed, which is kind of cool. But you're the sun. You should be awake, not sleeping. The moon should have that on there. So that was day 4. So I'm going to go back over the day 3, 2, and 1 real quick. So I've already flipped them around. So this is what day 4 looks like this way. And if you put it in backwards, it's got a sun on it, so it's really like not picking up well on my camera for some reason. I mean, it might pick up better than what I'm seeing, I don't know. But there's the star right there. So you can put that back in here where we just pulled it out from. And day 2 or 3 and 1 were the same color, which is lemon drops. This is where we got our hook. And you know, I said I was going to leave that out to see if it picked up any light. If it actually does glow in the dark, but from what I can tell, it does not. But that, like again, if anybody from Crochet Society is watching this, that would be really cool for the next one. As the theme for the first one, whatever design it is, make it glow in the dark. That'd be a really cool invention for the. So that was day 1. Day 2 is down here. I don't remember. I have to remember which way it is because I've got the boxes turned backwards. We got the watermelon and the first stitch marker. Yeah, does not. No, actually, it does have a face, and his eye is open with that focus. I don't know how well you'll see it because it's kind of hard to see. I didn't see it at first either, but let me see if it'll focus on there. Sorry if my fingernails look dirty. I can't really tell. It's hard for me to see it too, but there's a nose, there's an eye, and a mouth. See where it kind of sticks out a little bit? That's where the nose is at. The mouth is right below it. And the eye is above the nose. So that was day 2. And then day 3 is up in the upper right corner. Well, that was almost a whoopsie. Was another lemon drops, because this, if you do the blanket, the 2 lemon drops and the watermelon is for the first panel. So you get enough to do a panel at a time. So in my next one, I'm probably going to get the other color that goes with the next panel. But we'll see. And, you know, the goodies in there, I don't know what kind of goodies are in it. I have not looked at this yet. So there's the other lemon drops. It's a really nice yellow. And then this is the one that had the fix-it tools with the little scissors, the hooks to take with you. Like I said, I think these kind of hooks are only used for like picking up drop stitches. If you've used them for actual crochet before, let me know. Or if you've just used them for picking up dropped hooks. Be interesting to know. Alright, and so that was 3. And then of course you saw 4 just a minute ago. So I did look real quick to see if the poll had changed it all for the pattern of that you guys would like to see me make out of this. And so far now I'm got it 50-50. Half is for the granny stocking and half is for the blanket. So again, I'm gonna close that basically tomorrow at 7 o'clock when I do the next unboxing. CST PM, 7 p.m. CST. So if you're in a different time zone, that's going to be a different time for you. So if you're in Eastern, that's 8 o'clock. If you're in Mountain, that's 6 o'clock. If you're in PST, that is 5 o'clock p.m. So just to let you know, I am giving you guys some time to get that in. And as soon as I find out which pattern is the winner. Now if it's a 50-50, it's going to be, I'm going to be the final vote on it. So just to let you know, if it's tied, there will, and I might actually ask my husband to break the tie between the two to see which one he'd like to see. So if it's, the tie is between the granny stocking or the blanket, I'm going to ask him which one. He might go with the one that I'm probably thinking that, you know, is not the blanket. But that's just my thought. So I'm going to have him be in the impartial and let him pick which pattern. Unless he already voted, which I doubt that he did because I told him about it, but I don't know if he actually did vote or not for it. So, there's that. The hat that I'm wearing, I actually crocheted. I bought the pattern a couple of years ago. I want to say it was 2023. We were still in Virginia, and my husband wanted a Christmas hat, and I found this one. Now, the star is something that I did at the top. The pattern calls for a pom-pom for the tree topper. I used a standard acrylic for the green. This is Kira and Simply Soft, I do believe. And then this down here is Lion Brand, what is that one called? Not Landscapes. It's a Lion Brand yarn. I made one for him, which wound up getting thrown away because he accidentally threw it away. I made one for my mother, his mom, and her sister took it, never gave it back to her, so I had to make her another one. And I've got this one made, which is actually a child size hat, which actually fits me pretty well. They have it's a very all-inclusive sizing. You can do child, adult, and I think even like toddler, like even smaller, not baby size, but toddler and up. So if I can remember where I found it at. I don't remember if it was on Etsy. I don't think it was on Etsy. I don't think it was on Ravelry. I could be wrong. But I printed it. I had a printer back then, and I just printed it, and I have it in a binder. And then I have my winter-ish shirt on with my snowman, snow family. I got this last year for Christmas. I've only worn it a couple times because it's long sleeve, and I live in Texas, and it's not always that cold here. But when it is, I do like to wear this. There we go. Yeah, that was not good. Whatever. I'm not going to edit that out. So that's going on right now. The pattern choice, and I have had one vote for how to do the magic ball. Now, I did have somebody comment that I should make the magic ball in the order that the yarn was put in the boxes, which was a good idea, and using that to make the granny stocking. So if you've made it this far in the video and think that's a good idea, let me know in the comment section, or you can comment on that comment. I do believe it was on day 2, I think it was day 2, where they commented that about do the blanket with a Crochet Society yarn and use the one from the smaller advent calendar, the yarn from that, to make the granny stocking. Now, I don't know if there's going to be enough yarn, because the book says that you need 100, well, you need 1 ball of each color to make that, and those are roughly, you know, I always say that I'm going to check this, and I think those are 66. I don't remember how many yards are in those things, or meters. 66 meters per ball. Okay, so to turn that, to use that, and you have, let's see, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different colors, a ball of each. I might be able to do it. But it might be kind of sketchy, because there's definitely not 66 meters in those balls that I got. Now, what I could do is just make the magic ball and let it play out as it is, and go from there. But I was thinking of, if the blanket wins out, I was thinking about doing that, so I can still at least say I made, because I've never made this type of stocking before, because it's like you're making a sock, only you're not. Well, you kind of are, but you're not. You're not going to wear it. I don't think it'd be big enough to wear. My feet are not, they're small, but they're not that small. Let me see something. That's what I was going to do. I've been meaning to do this, and sorry for sidetracking here, but I wanted to see how many yards are in each ball, because I don't use ounces, grams, meters. I use yardage when I crochet stuff. Meters to yards. Okay, so 66. Oops. Okay, so 72, just a little over 72 yards. So it's about 6 more, adding 6 more to the number for the meters to get your yardage, approximately 5 to 6, because it's 6 to 7 difference between the two. So 66 meters equals 72.1785 yards. So when I said 75 the other day, I was a little over, but not grossly over. So I'm glad I wasn't too far ahead of that. I did do the girls, our Brownie and Bella's box before I did this video. So if you haven't seen that yet, please check it out. It's only like 15 seconds. And today, unfortunately, it's either 15 seconds or 3 minutes. And I'm like, who's going to watch a 3-minute video? I know it's of the girls, but that's a really long video. And I wouldn't know what to do with them. Maybe tomorrow's will be, but because I think their box opening tomorrow is going to be a toy. So maybe I'll do a little bit longer video. I'm not sure yet. But I think 15 seconds is actually getting pretty, is pretty popular with those type of videos. Just being short and quick and cute and as best as I can. Next week, I'm really hoping that tomorrow, before my husband gets home from work, I can work on getting other videos posted throughout the week besides this video. I did start a Christmas songs with a twist, meaning it's either yarn and crochet related or just yarn related. Today I did one that was called the 12 Days of Crochet, 12 Days of Crochet, 12 Days of Crochet. I think that's right. You know, the 12 Days of Crochet Christmas. and I think it's really cute. It did take me a little bit longer than I was expecting to get the right music to go with the lyrics, so I hope you enjoy that. It is a little bit longer than some of my other music videos, or music, like Music Mondays, because it is a Christmas song, and that one does repeat itself throughout the whole thing. So there's that. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else. There's only 3 weeks until Christmas. Can you believe it? Not me. It feels like it takes forever to get here, and then once it gets here, it's here and gone, and we're into the next year already, and everybody's just waiting for spring and summer to get here. Me, I love the winter. I don't like driving in it, but watching the snow glisten with the sun when it's on it I love that. I like hot cocoa, so anytime I can drink hot cocoa, yay. But yeah, so let's see, what else? We were supposed to get some snow today, but we never got it. We got the rain, but it wasn't a whole lot. And I only know we got that because our backyard is fenced in, and when it rains, the boards get wet, and you can see that it's a darker color, so you know it's rained. You can't see it on the ground because most of the time the ground sucks up the water, so. Again, let's see. I'm trying to think of what else I want to update you guys on in this video. I know that Summer and Stitches, she's also doing an unboxing. I'm not sure if what she's making with her stuff. I'm trying not to watch other people's videos that are unboxing this one every day, because I don't want to be like, oh cool, I already know what's in that box today. No, I want to be able to see each day. Now the color of the yarn I probably will know, but what trinket or tool, like I know there's going to be another crochet hook in there, I just don't know what day it's going to be on, because I've read the pattern for the blanket, and you use 2 different sizes for the border of it. You use the 4, and then you use, yeah, the 4, and I think there's a 4.5 in there as well for the border. But I don't know what day it's on, and if it's gonna have what design it's gonna have on it, because I have not watched. Again, this one's got the stars on it. Maybe the other one has moons. I don't know. We'll find out when we open that box, I guess. Alright, well, I'm going to call it at that, because I do have to get some sleep tonight and work tomorrow for a few hours, and then I'm going to try to get as many videos done. Maybe I might preemptively open some of the boxes, but I won't post them until the actual day of that next week. You know, I might do like tomorrow when I do this video, I might do the next for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so I'm kind of ahead of the game, and go from there. Alright, again, if you haven't already voted, please go ahead and go to the post channel / community tab, the post tab, or / community tab, which everybody's so used to it being called. It's no longer called that. And get your votes in so I can find out tomorrow before I do the video for day 5. Woohoo, day 5! What's gonna be going on, and I might do some shorts showing you guys my progress on whatever is chosen. So if it was the blanket, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on that and show you guys what I did and the progress of that. It's not gonna be an actual video. Might do like I said, shorts on it. We'll see. It might just be video. It might be included in the video for that day, as well as the magic ball. Let me know how you think I should put that together. I've got one vote so far for blindly creating it. I also have the other person who suggested that I do it, the colors, in the order that they were unboxed. So if you'd like to see it done that way, you can always leave a comment that that's what you chose, because I did not leave that as an option. It was either keeping the colors together, all the color palettes together, or just like putting them in a bag or something and blindly pulling them out and putting them together. That's what the blindly creating option is for. So that one I'm going to give a little bit, like I said in yesterday's video, the other day's video. I can't remember if it was yesterday. No, it wasn't yesterday, because I really didn't talk much yesterday because I was cooking dinner and all that stuff. So I was really at a time restraint. I didn't have much time. So I opened it and showed you guys, and then got the video uploaded because I didn't want to miss. Because I want to try, I've been trying to get these out by 8 o'clock at night, so you guys have time to see them, whatnot. I don't even know where I was going with that. But, yeah. So, tomorrow I'm going to try to work on some videos for next week. I'm going to try, it depends on when my husband leaves where he's at, which is like 8 to 9 hours away from home. And if I can, I will try to squeeze in getting Saturday, Sunday, Mondays opening done. So if you see me wearing the same shirt, not this shirt, obviously, because tomorrow will be a different day, but if you see me wearing the same shirt, that is because I recorded them all on the same day. I'm just releasing them one day at a time for the Advent calendar. So, there's that. And, yeah. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like my content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. I hope you all stay safe, stay warm wherever you're at, cool, whatever. This winter weather is really wacky right now. And stay crafty. Bye-bye.